starting a stream. Let's see how this is working. I'm about to go to Brazil here and forge a blade. Let me see if this is working. Hold on. Vibrate. Okay, so let's do it. I can't exit out of this now, can I? Let's see what's going on. Set link. It's gonna work this way. Did I just close? Trying to get this to work. Should I test it? I hear a ringtone. Ringtone. Pause. Pause. Join computer. I guess. Is this right? I guess. Is this right?
Hi, Jamie.
Hello. What's up?
Yeah. Come through.
We're live too over here. How you doing,
Oh,
man?
hello, man.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello.
Let me see you. Just a second.
What's up?
Oh, come through.
That's amazing.
We're live too over here. So
hello, man.
Oh, that's probably me.
Let me see you. Just a second.
You see, that's probably me.
Yeah, that's Jamie.
That's amazing.
Man, I see you're still being done.
Oh, you know what? That was me. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys.
What? Sorry, repeat.
Oh, it was echoing. That was me. Jesus Christ. I still am. Oh, okay. I got to figure it out. I shut your video off. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. That's my bad. Well, hello, everybody. So, yeah, we're live on my channel, too, my mother channel. This is, I don't know how to say the damn name.
Oh, man, I'm going to make a joint, too. Just a second.
Diogo. How do you say your name? What? He's forging me a blade in Brazil right now.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Take a look at that.
We're making some sex brands. Sex coat brands.
Man, these can light 1,000 joints.
Yeah. Now who's gonna supply all that weed? That's the problem. Making a big old bushwhacker.
Just a second.
Yeah, so he started a live stream on his channel about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, no, it's better to hear you. Please repeat.
I was just telling my people how you started at 7 o'clock my time, but then I had to go to the park with the kids. Then the girlfriend started bitching at me like, and I'm like trying to explain, like, Jesus Christ. So I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy here. You know, she's watching the shit with me. And I'm like, look at this, is awesome. This guy's fucking making me a blade. Like, you know, and she's like, oh, that's cool. And then she starts bitching at me. So whatever.
Man, same happens here. I'm the bad guy, you know.
Exactly, no matter what. Like Jesus Christ.
The tattoos, the crazy face. You know, even robbers doesn't rob me.
Oh, same here. I mean, knock on wood. They did steal my band equipment once, but yeah, well, I got my neck tattooed. People don't fuck with me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, listen to that. 2 years ago, because I have the Kennedy and the Nixon papers in Brazil. I'm gonna show it to you in a while. It's fantastic. Yeah. And has Roswell files that was Xeroced here in Brazil. Yeah. Back 66. And I have all this material, original from back the time, big pictures. And I'm going to show to you and I'm going to provide to you because I am to give that to you for about 1 year. My grandfather was the spy that was spying the Brazilian and North American government in Brazil, making strange trades about spying. So I have all the materials and Tá na minha latinha. Tá aqui. Foi mal.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. It looks
Yeah,
like you got.
no,
You guys like. It looks like you got like. You guys are like guerrilla warriors out there, fucking making weapons and shit. You know.
Yeah. Oh, but why I am telling you that? Because from time to time, people try to kill me.
Really?
And yeah, and the last time, 5 guys entered here. I was sleeping, but I had time to wake up when they broke into my room, and then I killed 3.
Jesus Christ! Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. No judgment. You gotta do it.
and then it was a mess, man, because faz tudo. Because
remind me to hire you as like a security guard and just. Yeah.
It was very funny indeed, because I was naked and unarmed, and then I had to disarm one of the guys in order to get a machete, because it was 2 guns and 1 machete and 2 knives. So and the machete was mine. The guy from my shop, yeah. So
I mean, don't kill you with your own fucking weapon, man. That's fucked up.
No, it's fucking fucked up. And the police arrived lots of time after. I had some injuries by the arm, and then I went to the hospital. The hospital thought that I was the thug.
Yeah, breaking in.
Yeah, and fuck, they treat me like a fucking dog. I almost was arrested, and then the other policemen came in and said, no, this guy is like, he saved the whole family and everything and blah blah blah, and then they said, oh yeah, but I was already treated like a dog.
Yeah, I'm used to that too. So
yeah, and after that. Because I live in an area that it's cartel dominated.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then the cartel guy said, some of these guys were from here, but somebody hired them from outside. And then I said, yeah, I know. It's because of the files I have and the technologies I have. So this always happens to me. They tried potassium cyanide. But I have the only antidote for it, and they didn't got it. They tried loads of shit, and direct attack. This was one of the other direct attacks. And then they said, oh, but you're a very nice guy here in the community. You help everybody.
Yeah.
Do you want us to look for your house? And then I said, yeah, no problem. Look for my house. So now I got the fucking shit police, and I got the cartel looking for my
I mean, if they're gonna be there, it's better to be friends than enemies,
Yeah, exactly.
What else you gonna do?
I'm like, because everybody got messed because of this story, and I am a thing. I fight since 4 years old, but people doesn't know that regularly, so they got smashed by how this tiny guy just smashed assassins and then people started to respect me.
Yeah, you feel pretty badass. Well, it'd be the opposite for me. They come in and that's why you gotta come move in with me if I'll hire you. Just don't kill me.
And remember, in Brazil, guns are 100% not allowed. Really. So the very first thing I did after that shit happened, I said to the guys of the cartel, can you hand me a rifle? And they said, yeah, we have that one. How much for each one you want to pay? And then I said that one. And then I bought it one, because fuck the laws, fuck the police, If I had a rifle, I would fuck the 5 of them and had not a scratch. No, I would have some scratches because they took me sleeping. But, I would be in a better way to defend myself.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had to go to the hospital and waste your time.
Exactly.
So this motherfucker's making me a blade, guys. It's a musical blade, hear it? I'll pull my chat up next to this. Ooh, that's your chat. Yeah, I'll let me link this in here if anybody wants to go over there. So where's my chat? Okay.
Man, you don't know how much people from Brazil I send your channel because
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you are one of the only guys that speak the truth.
It's because I have no other no agenda behind it. It's just my heart, you know. So.
And this is so brave that I take my hat off for that, and you know.
I appreciate
you
it,
have 100% of my respect for, I believe, 2 years from now.
Yeah, it's been a little over that, so I appreciate that, especially coming from a guy that, like, you know, killed people naked. So, you know.
Oh, and I will gonna give to you files about the pedal gate that links Brazil, UK, USA, and Israel.
Well, just make sure nobody comes over here and try to kill me. I got a pit. Oh, wait till I get my blade. How about that? That way I can defend myself.
Exactly. Man, the very first, do you know, back sometime you made a show showing a pervert that was showing his face by the television, saying that he was something like a good pedophile, a pedophile that doesn't harm. You remember this fucker
with the arm? He had like a fucking like metal arm or something like that, I think. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then he showed the small blade, you know. He said, and you know, and then I said, that's it, Jamie. We're gonna have the best blade in the fucking road, you know. And if some fucker show anything less than the perfection, he's gonna show it and say, "Hello, Pedro, I'm gonna shove that through your ass."
You know? I think I said that's not a knife. That's a knife, and I had like a butcher knife or something like that. It's awesome. Fucking yeah.
Did you saw a movie? It's a series. It's a 100% Illuminati series, but it's real deal. The name it's Deadly Class.
I don't think so.
Watch it.
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class.
I was rosed up in an environment that resembles a lot the way of teachings.
Yeah. What's it called?
But it's
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class, exactly.
I'll write it. I have a pen right here.
It's ancient families has schools like that. I'm from a gypsy ancient family.
Yeah. You said you're a gypsy.
Yeah, and then we have access to some places and fields that regular people are blocked off. You know.
Yeah.
And we know lots of things because, in particular, my family never, after the 15th century, we had no religion anymore.
Yeah.
So, all groups, religious and pagans, and for us, we see all groups as quite like the same.
I do too. You can see them. It's like. I'll look at one. If you sit in the middle in the center, you can look at it all and see the similarities. They just look at it in different ways. Yeah, you know.
Exactly. And these groups come to my family and to us. Yeah, now to me, because I am the representative of it in this time. And they order me special alloys and special blades, and lots of the alloys are alchemical alloys that already exist.
Yeah.
And nobody knows that this shit exists. I'm gonna show you in a few moments lots of very strange physical materials that are done using ancient science.
Fuck yeah. I feel like I'm in a video game. Hey, Boo, get in the house.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like that for sure.
Hello. Oh, they get out? My bad, man. Come here, Suki. Boo. Come on, girls. Get in the house. Thanks. Appreciate it. My dogs got out. What were you doing? The whole garage smells like weed. What you gonna do?
Oh, Jamie, we have a friend that I was gonna introduce to you. He's North American. He worked for 19, almost 20 years by IBM. So, yeah, IBM. You know, IBM, one of the founders of the Silicon Shit Valley.
Yeah.
So this guy is a very good guy. He's a business social that I have, because I have two business socials. One is Muslim, the other is Christian. And we have a sales representative that is Jewish. This is fucking crazy. And I am gypsy. Fuck.
Did you walk into a bar? Is this a joke?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a joke, you know. And lots of times I say jokes because the Jewish one is a lady. And then one time we were by her farm, and then I said, imagine that I had a kid with her, and this kid has 13 years old. He enters by the house and asks to me, Father, am I Jewish or am I gypsy? And then I say, oh, Moroshao, oh, my son, tu de Duma Romani, you speak gypsy language. Tirodazzi Romani, your father is a gypsy. So tu son Rom, so you are a gypsy. And then by the next day, the little guy enters by the room and say, Mother, am I Jewish or am I gypsy? And she says, I don't know why these are bothering you, but, you know, my belly is a Jewish belly. You have Jewish blood. You do speak Hebrew, you know, you are Jewish. And by the third day, the little guy enters the house and throw the things by the floor and say, fuck the house saying, am I Jewish or am I fucking Jippo? And then, you know, we ask him, why is that so important? And then he says, because a guy back my school, he's selling an amazing bike. And then, yeah, I don't know if I steal it or if I order for a better price. Filho do judeu caçador, cigano mais judia. Eu tinha com 3 anos, aí eu comecei a viver cigano. Aí eu disse, por que você tá importante? O meu amigo tá vendendo a bike irada, eu não sei se eu pechincho ou se eu roubo.
You thought there was what? No, man, he's making me a fucking blade in Brazil, dude. Right now, as we speak. Yeah, he's forging me a fucking blade. Live. You believe that shit?
Remember, I'm in Brazil. I was born here, but I'm a bloody Jippo. I have no country.
That's true. Yeah, I think.
I don't know. Even Brazil doesn't recognize me as a citizen. I don't vote. I am 100% anarchist. But if I had to vote, I don't need to vote.
Yeah. Don't bother.
You know, and but the Brazilians ever think that I am not Brazilian. Yeah. They ever think that I am from Eastern Europe or from Asia, like Pakistan or Afghanistan, you know, and then I tell them I speak in Portuguese perfect, and then they say, "Oh fuck, you're a Brazilian." And
yeah, see, I knew that because like that dude's album that I sang backup on, his name was Alamo. I wish I could find it. It was badass. I didn't know a fucking word he said. But we said like whoa or like, you know, oi and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I can't even do an impression. I'm just making up shit, you know. Wish I had it.
For English speakers, Brazilian Portuguese, it's quite like Russian, but backwards.
It's all Japanese to me.
Yeah,
except different characters. I don't even know my own language, dude. Barely. I don't speak it great.
Oh, it's a difficult language.
What is it?
I believe it's the fifth or the sixth more difficult language in the world. It's Portuguese from Brazil.
Huh. I speak like, kind of Southern Ebonics, English.
Mas estão enfiando tanta regra nessa porra aqui que daqui a pouco vai ser a primeira.
Hey, you said punta earlier. I know what that means.
Jamie, now I'm gonna take some papers that will gonna blow up your mind.
Nice.
Oh, and I am gonna explain to you why your blade will gonna be so strong, because I will gonna show you my project that I took 25 years doing.
I think he's putting alien metal in it.
Just a second, I will just make a joint first.
Oh, I'll make another one. My neighbor kid walked up with my dog. He's like, and not kid, he's like 20. I don't know if he smokes though. Was it rude to not offer? I don't know. I know he knows I smoke. I smoke because there was a snake in my house and I screamed like a little girl. And he came over and saved me and got the snake out of the house.
I don't smoke inside. Well, hemp, I smoke everywhere here.
No, I don't. I smoke it in my back door.
Regular cigarettes, I cannot smoke inside the house.
No, I don't smoke cigarettes in the house either.
Yeah, because part of my house, it's a hostel. So
is that like torture and shit going on?
We have guests. Yeah, and
not
the
like
guest,
the movie.
Yeah, the guest would kill me.
No, I can't smoke in my house either. I'm in the garage. I have like a garage door right here. I had it open, but my dogs got out.
But even with the guests, I put by the merchandise that hemp smokers are welcome.
Nice.
So hemp, you can smoke everywhere. Doesn't matter if it has guests or not.
Oh, it's Friday night.
It's forbidden in Brazil too. Hemp.
Is it? Like weed?
Yeah. I believe that governments just want to forbid you to be happy.
Exactly.
It's just that.
Well, and it helps. It helps heal like mind control type stuff, like because it helps connect neurons in the brain.
MK, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There's MK Ultra Brazil, and has files about it too that I was gonna give to you.
Well, shit, probably because didn't Hitler go to Argentina? I know it's not the same country, but
no, but lots of Nazi were here.
I think they spread all over the world, man. Yeah, they spread all over the fucking world after World War II.
In a matter of fact, let's face the truth. These fuckers won the fucking war.
Yeah, they just did it like in a sneaky way where nobody would know, and they started a war on the mind instead.
They started lots of hospitals in Brazil. They started NASA with Von Braun in the United States. They are all over.
Yeah. Yep, they spread. Antarctica, probably. Frozen Nazis or something like that. Frozen Nazi caveman.
My family stood in Auschwitz.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can barely even say that word.
My great father was one of the only people that make it alive from Auschwitz and Birkenau. Because he was a very ingenious man.
We're from Boston originally. Massachusetts. I played ice hockey. I had a mullet. I don't know if you know what that is. It wasn't called a mullet though. It was called a hockey haircut. And it was like 1990, so it was in fashion.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Man, are you taking a look by what is happening in Hong Kong?
Not really. I haven't been able to pay attention to it because like all my extra time's been focused on fucking egg dick over there.
Hong Kong is a mess, you know, everywhere, and there is very.
Ooh.
Just a second, the cat just tripped everything. Bota tudo no lugar
Fucked
aí.
it all up. What you doing?
Quase que derruba a porra toda. One of my cats just disrupted everything here. Yeah, cats. I have dogs, cats, monkeys.
I don't have monkeys. My mom had a monkey growing up. She said she had a spider monkey. She didn't like it though. It would steal her food and shit down the curtains.
You have yard monkeys.
Is that a racist thing?
No, yard monkeys. It's when I was in the United States one time. I was a kid, and I was doing so much mess that somebody called me a yard monkey.
Man,
like a monkey from your backyard, you know?
Yeah. I've heard a porch monkey, but I don't know if that was supposed to be racist or not. I didn't do that much meth. I did more crank.
I was a fucking crazy kid. Just a second. I'm gonna take my wallet.
You don't want nobody else to. Forging a blade. Forging all night. We're making Dragon's Bane. Blade. What, Liz? The OMGing. I know, I want to party with this dude. I think he should be a front man for a band. He's fucking nuts. I was watching him do it earlier, and he offered me to come on. I was like, oh, I got to if I can. Guy's crazy.
Here, man. While your blade it's hitting a little bit, calmly, I'm gonna show you. Bota, Luiz. Bota aqui. Bota ela jogando pra cá.
He's one of my subscribers.
I'm gonna show you some crazy shit. Fucking crazy shit.
Ah.
This is my scrapbook when I was a kid. Do you know what this is?
The Silva method. No, I don't.
No?
No.
This is MK in Brazil and in Mexico and the United States too.
Really?
Let me show you something. This is from when I was a kid. You can see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Fuck yeah, I love the Turtles too.
Yeah. So let me show you something.
Scratch and sniffs, yeah.
It's so ancient. It's my old drawings. Oh yeah.
Did you draw dicks too? Because I was always drawing dick. Oh, what is that? A baseball or something?
No, I don't know how to draw, but I draw that. I was 7 years old when I draw that.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the procedures in order to make the diverse type of iron that I must build in order to produce very high resistant blades.
It's like making moonshine or something, right? You distill it.
What?
Like making moonshine? You're distilling it or something like that, kind of?
Yeah, something like that. This was an exercise of remote vision.
Okay, I've accidentally had remote vision.
This is how to use light to build my crystals.
Huh.
This is.
I want a remote view now.
Fuck, it's very hard to show that. Oh, here. This is the sides of the crystal, and this is something like a microscopy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna show you a real microscopy of the material later, and you're gonna be crazy about it. Now, I'm gonna show you what is inside of these.
Is it a bunch of kilos of cocaine?
Whoa! No! Imagine that.
I know.
You know, it has a passport, so
I don't.
yeah, so it maybe has something strange here. Let me see. Oh, there it is. That's the files of deep state in Brazil.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna show you in a few seconds. And that's my modern scrapbook, where I have the formulas and where I build everything. So let me show you.
Is it tight? It's a tight.
Yeah.
You're allergic to it.
Yeah, I am. Some flour.
Bonsai.
This is how I interpretate an atom.
Looks like a house to me.
Yeah, but it's an atom. Crazy, huh?
It is crazy.
And your material inside, it's like a piece. Just a second, I'm gonna finish that.
Don't burn your book. We're right next to the fire. Something I would do, you know. Like, oh shit. You better go get some music next or something.
Wow.
It was coke in them, I knew it.
So, your blade, the crystals of iron inside your blade, they are built like the inner part of the tetragrammaton, like the flower of life.
I know somewhat of the flower of life.
Yeah, there it is. That's the molecule of iron that I am building for you.
Nice. What, the one on the right or left?
Both. It's
Both.
the same.
The same, the Merkaba shape.
Yeah.
Or also, I mean, it's with the two triangles. It's everything pretty much. And then it can also be a sphere. I looked at it that way, or a bunch of spheres. I've seen in my remote, well, I don't know if it's a remote view or just inner vision. I've seen something that kind of reminded me of the flower of life. But when I see inside, which isn't often, when I do see inside, though, it's more of like a goldish hue and goldish light, almost strobe-like. And it was like like a flower of life, balls of, I don't know if they were memories or experience. And when I would look directly at them, they kind of just fizzle, which is something I saw inside. What
you experience is the self-molding, the self-molding ability of your inner ego.
Yeah.
It's you see it like manifestations of parts of the flower of life.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like kind of little spheres.
The fruit of life. Yeah.
Or like, if you ever, I don't know if you've seen Neverending Story Part 2, kind of sucked, but you get the memories, like memory balls. I kind of pictured it that way.
Yeah, this is a special thing, I must tell you. You have special memories. There it is. This is in Brazil.
Oh, those people look
the new the Concorde and the new Russian airplane. The mathematics for it is here.
It looks like a Russian dude too. He just looks like it.
Yeah, but they are Brazilians.
Brazilian
Let me
Russian.
show you something. Now I'm gonna show you something shocking. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, "Fuck, this is shocking." Just a second. Oh, here it is. I found it.
I bet you it's like a president dressed in drag.
Let me show you that with a better camera, because this is crazy deep shit. Just a second.
TikTok back and all. He is amazing. Go subscribe.
Are you seeing my other camera?
Let me see. Let me move my. I think I got it here. If I move my. Oh, there it is. Here, I think I can click on it. Maybe. Let me click on it. Let me click on it. Let's see.
When you see the picture of Xerox, you tell me.
There we go.
Yeah.
What am I seeing? I see Xerox. I see some guys with some long socks.
Exactly. This is
a big thick nose.
Brazilian politician. This is the Brazilian guy that brought Xerox to Brazil. They are all Masons.
And what are these things? They look good.
Yeah. Do you want to see what is here?
What's there? I'm curious now. I see some stuff on paper. Looks like little drawings, kind of. Is that UFO shit? Kind of looks like UFO shit. UFO shit. Nice. That's better than an old porno.
Now I'm gonna show you other shocking shit. Oh, do you know these folks?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, yeah.
I think that's JFK, right?
Yeah, Brazil. It's all in Brazil.
All in Brazil.
This guy, I believe, was governor of California back the time.
Okay, he's got some shiny suit on.
Take a look at that now.
That Alfred Hitchcock? I don't know who that is. This guy's hair.
All Xerox machines were spy machines.
Spy machines?
Yeah. Tell me, isn't that crazy shit?
It's some crazy shit. I mean, it's what I think that, the same thing that happened here, right? And they all knew about it back then, though. So that's what you're saying, pretty much, right? Whose window we peeping in? Probably like an alien living across the street. That Bigfoot. Wee. Hydraulic. Look at this.
So, and let me show you now something, a Mason's handshake that's not even by deep web. You can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too high grade. It's 32 degrees.
Celsius? I'm just fucking with you. I'm not being serious. I said
what?
Celsius. I said Celsius. You said 32 degrees. And I said Celsius. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, Rothschilds.
Those motherfuckers. Inbreeders. They look like the damn Addams family or something, man. This guy looks like
all Rothschild look like Addams family shit.
Yeah.
They were in a Jesuitic building here in Brazil.
What is that? An ice cream cone? Just like some vases.
And I have some pictures of the very first sushi in Occident The first sushi.
First sushi, huh?
Yeah, the North Americans brought the presidential plane brought because the very first sushi place it were opening 1 month before back in California, United States of North America.
Really? That's where they started it?
Yeah. Jesuit sign. And I need to finish to identify, but I believe it's CIA.
Wouldn't doubt it. It looked like it.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. You will never see this handshake anywhere.
Think he's swearing? Fist fucking or something?
What?
It looks like they're fist fucking or something.
Yeah.
Are they holding hands? They're holding two hands or something?
All these fucking Masons are big fags.
Yeah. Are these the original pictures?
They has rituals with their asses, you know.
Are these are the original pictures, huh?
So they are all crazy freaking shit. And I have lots of I will gonna copy these files. I will gonna
scan them.
Scan, yeah, and I'm gonna send to you.
Cool, man.
Because there's, you know, this is the fourth part or the fifth part of everything. It's massive, you know, and it's all in Brazil, all about one meeting, everybody there.
Yeah. All
the hot shots of the time, all of them were there. It's amazing. It's, you know, it's crazy. Now I will gonna get back to your blade, pal.
That's crazy, man. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing.
Let's smash a little bit this bitch up. Smash the bitch up. Hallelujah. Now it's where eu fiz 2 baseados. Você viu deles? Eu vi, tá aqui. Now the work will gonna require a joint.
I got it. Mine's not as big as yours, but it's not size, you know.
Tá bom. Pode jogar pouquinho mais.
What's the other chat? There I am. I see myself. Okay, I was going to share this to my chat. Share it on StreamYard. Whoa, what's going on? No, it won't let me. You're lighting it in the
Jamie, I have a news for you that nobody knows yet. Now everybody gonna know.
Yeah, what's that?
Me and my business socials, we are designing weaponry for citizens.
Yeah.
They don't use gunpowder. The ammo has special abilities to change the form and the size after launching. The weapon counts with light attacks too. We have light beams on it that you know, you can burn, even you can melt even a small glass with it. It's so potent. Yeah. And it's not meant for military nor police. No, it's only for citizens.
Citizens, yeah. Huh.
So we've done in Asia, first version. It's highly accurate, and there's one version in the States that's being assembled. And if we put the gun in a free classification for Brazil and all around the world, because Brazil is the most hard place to get a way to sell it, you know. Brazil, it's 100% New World Order, don't have guns.
Yeah.
You know, so, but some type, no, look, but this type of weapon that we are designing, it's impossible to be forbidden because it's completely with the abiding laws for toys for citizen. It's a toy. It comes by the classification, the classificative of toy, but it can blow a hole in a concrete wall.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Pull that off.
Yeah, I later with no live stream, I'm gonna send you pictures of the very first assemblings, of the very first weaponry with the kind of, I just cannot tell the ways we use to propel the ammo because this is secret. It's industrial secret.
You can't tell your secret
I am
recipe.
one of the designers.
Yeah, you can't tell your secret recipe.
Oh, please tell me again. I didn't got it.
Oh, you can't tell your secret recipe like if you were a restaurant. You losing me?
Oh yeah, exactly. Sai, Glacier. Sai. No.
Warm by the fire. Yeah, I got those guys too.
Yeah. Soca mês. Juclia.
Whoa. Somebody asked it. Is that a Italian Greyhound?
What?
Somebody asked if that was an Italian Greyhound. Italian Greyhound.
The time in Rio.
Italian Greyhound.
Italian Greyhound. Oh no, it's not. It's has no race.
Oh really?
It's from the street. It was born here, daughter of my two older dogs, and both has no race. They are completely mixed. These fellas are completely intelligent. They are very intelligent, brightly intelligent, but has no race. Yeah, they are. In Brazil, we call SRD. That in Brazilian, it's something like not defined race.
Yeah, we call them mutts here. Mine are mixed. On my chat. Okay, you go here. You go.
E aí, garoto? E aí? Ó, vai ver agora saiu o bichão, olha isso. Mais uma esquentadinha só. Peraí,
isso é no carvão, né?
É. Só mais uma esquentadinha tu vai ver. Vai ver ele indo pra lá. Pra essa máquina aqui, ó.
Here we go. That's his channel, guys. Share that shit.
Nossa.
Whoa. Next, we're gonna make sex brains. What are you cooking? Is that the microwave? Cooking some beans. Don't fart next to that flame. Yeah, it's like I don't know if that one's 2,000 degrees, but the one he had earlier was maybe.
Eu tô fazendo o aço grudar um no outro. Se eu apertar ali, do jeito que tá aqui, se eu apertar o
Imagine hitting
pedal,
somebody in the dick with
ele
that thing.
espreme essa porra daqui até ficar 4 milímetros. Uma porrada só num...
Scared.
Aí o que acontece? Eu tô colando essa parte aqui toda. Tudo isso aqui. Isso aqui são 3 barras de aço que eu fabriquei e agora eu uni as 3 barras de aço. Aí eu vou moldando ela, né? Vou fazendo com que ela inteira solde. E aí depois, quando ela virar uma barra só, eu vou esticando ela para poder produzir uma faca. Tipo aquela faca ali que a gente fazia. E outras peças. Aqui dá uma espada. Aqui tem mais de 1 quilo. Sacou? Aí a gente vai fazer aquela brincadeira ali.
It's so hot that I don't even think Brandon would hurt.
Meia hora eu já posso pisar nesse bagulho e esticar ele legal. Se eu fizer isso agora, tem risco de uma das placas que tá lá embaixo abrir. Entendeu? Tem que virar tudo uma coisa só, aí eu posso... Aí na hora que dá pra esticar ele, aí dá pra chamar no pedal ali.
Terça-feira tá funcionando já, tá?
Ô, garoto!
Já acabou a obra lá?
Já é terça? Então terça tô lá. Tamo lá, eu e ele.
Did you leave a mark?
Man, your steel, it's becoming very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful stack of steel, and you know, each stack of steel behaves a little bit diverse from the other. Yours behaving very nicely.
It's like you're like making my Harry Potter wand for me. It's like personal to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
so
your
I appreciate
very
it. Yeah, exactly. You're making it for me. Like you're putting your intention in it for me.
Exactly.
It's like I meant to have it, man.
By the right time, I'm gonna ask you to measure your palm.
Yeah.
For me to forge your handle perfect for your grip.
Okay. I gotta figure out how to measure my palm. I got a thing around here somewhere. Got a ruler. Try to lie and say it's bigger so he doesn't try to do the math. I need a tape measure. We're in deep. Where the fuck is the tape measurer at? I didn't look yet. Like, it's like, I don't know, like 2.5 Bic lighters. It's like 2.5 Bic lighters. I don't even know, what are you measuring? You don't measure in inches, right? How would I measure?
Oh, you measure in inches, and I translate it for centimeters.
Okay.
No problem.
It would be easier if centimeters were half, but they're not exactly half. I used to think they were.
Yeah, we use centimeters. You know, in a matter of fact, the whole world uses Celsius, centimeters, Kelvin.
Except us, right?
What?
Except for us, right? We're like the only one.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Just the United States. I don't know, man. Because
it's like everyone else is weird to me. Like I don't know what you're talking about. That's why they did
it. You know, when the United States were founded, the founders of Brazil were from the same lodge of the founders of the United States, because all were Masons.
Yeah.
So back that time, the great thing was to be independent, to look independent, because everybody knows that none is independent from the bloody queen.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
Yeah, these fuckers, you know, has a finger or a full arm in all places.
Tentacle. or you know,
Yeah.
lizard
So
hands.
so what's happened? United States, Brazil tried to do that, but had a public movement for Brazil doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Put measures that are only, that are special scales of measurement. But the United States did it. And England, following the model of the British.
They do, aren't they?
But even in Britain, they use, for example, they use centimeters.
That's what I thought, yeah. What the fuck?
But the United States said, no, we are very independent guys, so we're gonna have everything very independent.
It makes us like more closed off from everybody, just so we won't understand them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not, you can learn it, but
it's
you can learn. I can learn it, but it's not the same because, like, I often wonder with somebody from somewhere else with a different culture and background how they think in their head, like, because everything's gonna be slightly different from the way I see it, and it's very curious because it's like I'd love to because I don't understand it. Like I understand people are people everywhere else, but it's just slightly different, and it's interesting though. So I often wonder, like, even if I thought in a different language, what that would be like, it'd be crazy. I can't comprehend it.
Oh, Portuguese, it's a very tricky language because there's words that change depending on what comes first or after, and we don't have neutral gender, but we have neutral gender for some words.
Yeah.
Go figure that out.
Words are complicated everywhere. Cut me a blade.
Oh, politics in Brazil, same shit than in the United States, same shit than in UK, same shit than in Australia,
Same shit everywhere. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's same shit. The same proposals, the guys, the left saying the same shit, the right saying the same shit, and the same programs, and and the gay agenda more strong than ever. And here in Brazil, the minority movement just take blacks that are the majority here.
What?
The minority movements here just include blacks.
Oh, really? Minority?
Yeah, but in Brazil, blacks are majority, for fuck's sake.
Are they? I get confused because I don't know what the hell anybody is anymore, Like, there's so many people, just like the dogs. Just like the dogs, everyone's like so mixed that I don't even like realize it anymore, Yeah. You can't really tell sometimes, so I just don't, I just know Brazil girls have,
man.
Brazil
when
girls
you tell the
big
truth
booties.
for people,
big booties.
When you tell the truth, people get stressed a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
They say, "Oh, you are crazy," and blah 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 blah. 3 years ago, I met a guy, a scientist from the United States that is a friend of a cousin of my family, and then we are talking about some things that happened here in Brazil, like a full building, a whole building just faulted, and it was politically interesting. And then he mentioned it, 9/11, and then I said, well, 9/11 was for sure an inside job.
Yeah.
Man, the guy almost ate my fucking head off. Can you say that and blah blah blah? And then I said, oh, look, I work with high temperatures, so I know how steel and structural steel behaves. And I assure you, it doesn't behave like behave there, and there's building 7. What happened to building 7? And then he said, oh, I don't know, I believe the fire. And then I said, I never saw fire to put down a whole building, reinforced with special types of rebar that were built just for it. You know, it's and then I said, not even regular rebars do that. You know, I forge regular rebars. You know,
all you got to do is watch the video, and it's just like the common sense is. It's a programming, the brainwashing. You know, it's not people's fault. They do it hard to all of us. You know.
Yeah, I observe the same. It's a mass program.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mass. I was homeschooled.
Oh yeah, I wasn't.
So yeah, so when I bring knowledge near the academies, the schools, and everything, people look at me like, fuck, what you're saying, you know, it's completely against everything the teacher said that it's possible. And then I said, oh, well, fuckers, let me show you something. And and then I showed materials and, you know, real actions. And and then people got, fuck, what is that? And then I said, well, this is ancient science and has nothing to do with no religion. It's the science, but it's ancient. And it's the most near modern science of materials and quantum physics comes, you know. But we make quantum materials. And lots of us doesn't know quantum theories, but we do quantum materials.
Yeah. It's all confusing to me, but I know that we're moving from that well, sometimes it feels like we're not, but you know, I know we're set to move to like a quantum psyche, you know, where because we're so limited by cutting ourselves off, saying this isn't possible, that's not possible. But somebody fall. I think your camera.
Caralho, velho. Pera aí, just a second, Jamie.
You good?
Não pode derrubar isso não. De jeito nenhum. Ah, isso não pode. De jeito nenhum. Derruba tudo menos isso aqui. Isso aqui você não pode, não. Isso aqui é 6 mil reais uma merda dessa. Eu não tenho como. E é isso que controla todas as minhas lives, não pode. Isso aqui é muito errado. Não pode ser.
Punta Quinte. Punta Quinte.
My iPad fell to the ground, but it has a special cover.
Nice.
So yeah, it didn't broke.
Yeah.
But it fell to the ground. Man, it's fucking expensive, this shit.
I know, man. That's why I have these cases on my. Since I had the channel, I had 2 phones because I make all my videos on my phone, and I have like those good cases on them because I drop them all the fucking time. And if I didn't have the good case, they would have been broken a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I'm too brute to has some kinds of things, you know.
Exactly. I'm clumsy as fuck. I drop shit, you know.
Your steel is completely welded.
Nice.
Completely. Now I will gonna start to stretch it.
Nice. Stretch my steel. Yes, D, he's making me a blade. So I can fight reptilians. This is a special blade. It's got magic powers and iron. Yep.
This business social that I told you from the United States that I will gonna put you in contact is a hot shot. It's because he's a guy 100% against New World Order,
Mm-hmm.
but he knows lots of things from inside.
Yeah. He's got his feet in the door.
And he was nominee more than one time for the Nobel back the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's a hell of a mind. It's an old guy.
Yeah.
And me and him, we are making very new, strange materials. And I will gonna put you in contact with him because I believe he can provide to you lots of very interesting info about how Silicon Valley works.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And the real enemy is Silicon Valley and Skynet in the very first moment.
Yeah. They don't make silicone titties anymore. Dragon Brain. Should have smoked. What am I saying? Of course, I should have smoked that second joint. I just kind of zoned out for a minute. They still make silicone titties? I thought they were saline now. Silicon Valley. I like the curves. You did? Okay. I don't judge. I mean, no wasps. Yelling at the bees. I do need a shield now. Yeah. I need
Right, while the iron's hot.
I need a cock piece. Gates of hell. It's good. We will forge a cock ring. Silicon's not good.
Yeah. Supernova hitting.
Guys cooking some hot dogs. Oh.
Yeah.
You should make some s'mores too.
Now we're gonna start to stretch.
What are you guys doing over here?
I designed the formula because the mining, it's the most stressful shit for the environment.
Yeah.
And using that formula, you don't need to put very expensive alloys at the steel. Like niobium, for example, that Brazil is selling. Brazil is selling niobium to the United States by the price of false jewelry.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Niobium, your cell phone needs niobium to work.
Well, I need some niobium then.
The biggest concentration in the whole world, Brazil.
Give me some niobium.
Yeah, it's niobium. I will gonna send to you some papers about. It's much more expensive than gold.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
And Brazil is selling like under the price of silver.
So we should stock up on it.
Oh, other thing. Invest in other metals than only gold and silver, because there's a patent. Well, let me explain to you something. Rothschilds took the fucking gold. The gold that they were gonna use by Gesara and Nesara laws. That it's the laws that we were gonna come. Well, Trump already signed it.
Is it the money thing or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To get back the gold standard, but not by your standard, but by Rothschild standard.
They seem like they'd be hoarding some gold too. They look like it.
Yeah, but listen to that. The gold from Fort Knox was all ripped up.
Yeah.
Ripped off. They substituted it by vanadium, because vanadium, like mercury, you can turn into pure gold. And there's patents about that. For example, when we think about mercury, if you just take one electron from the very last valent field, what you have, it's real 100% 24 kilats gold.
I didn't know I was going to learn some science. That's pretty cool.
This is alchemy, but patented in modern times.
Yeah. That's the only way we could really understand it, because it's just like the way stuff's written.
So the bars are not, it's tungsten. It's not, vanadium and tungsten is so near, but it's tungsten. All the gold is not exactly gold, it's tungsten that is much more cheap, but the surface of the bars are pure gold, made from pure tungsten. So the weight of gold they say they has is a fucking lie, and they will never have.
We got a bunch of fake gold.
Yeah, put that in your mind.
Yeah.
And
fool's gold.
CERN,
I ain't no fool. Fuck them.
Yeah, CERN does lots of amazing, very quite like good things. I had a theory that was tested by CERN, not by CERN, by a team of physicists from Brazil that tested in a laboratory that it's friendly with CERN. They trade data. But CERN too is a way for Rothschilds to clean money, to laundry money. And one of the places that has energy to make the changing of the tungsten surface into pure gold surface is CERN.
That's weird. Money laundering, gold laundering, kind of, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one thing that you must research: a movement of gold bars going to CERN or coming out from CERN.
Yeah.
These shipments do exist, and the info is open source.
Yeah.
If you take a look some time at that, you're gonna see that this is not exactly a theory.
Yeah.
And well, it's a theory in when we think about scientific theory, that it's a theory you build because you observe it something.
Yeah.
But it's not a theory in the sense of hypothesis. It's not a hypothesis. I can't say it's a fact, but it's something very.
It looks like that's the case, at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's something prone to happen,
Yeah. I gotta go grab some cigarettes at the house. I'll be right back.
fogo na ponta. É o pior. Senti uma agulhada. Ó. Ah, flash over. Do you know the case? Oh,
I'm back.
No problem. When you get back, you call me.
Oh shit. Hold on. It's hot as fucking here. I'm out of breath. Jesus. No. D. My neighbors caught me smoking weed earlier. My dog got out. He comes over, he's like, dog's get out. I got a joint in my hand, and I can't hear him. He's staring at me. I know he don't care, but still. Air. I was hotboxing myself. It's so high right now. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting a blade. Need to play some Dragon's Blade. Bane. Dragon's Bane. Man, I just got really high. It's a new bag. Papa's got a brand new bag.
Yeah, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
So much.
What did I miss something?
Yeah, I am liking so freaking much.
Look at that. That's a nice rod.
Yeah. It's a very nice bar that I am building. I am gonna make three big blades. Your blade, one blade for my North American business social that I will gonna introduce to you, and the other blade for a lady in Brazil named Mrs. Mrs. Annie. She's a collector of my works.
Nice.
And I am building two knife sets for her. One stainless steel, the other one Damascus, that are amazing, man.
Oh, yeah.
Caldeado, exatamente. E se você conseguir ver através dele, é porque tá caldeado também. Não quer guardar aqueles negócios aqui? Guarda, eu vou guardar agora.
God damn, stick your hand in there.
Abre.
You got some balls going up there with that beard.
Oh, yeah. I burned my beard like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
Oh, next year I believe I will gonna be for 1 month, maybe 2 in United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you come my way, hit me up.
Yeah, I will exactly do that. I will pass by your place because I will need to meet personally with my business partner because of some details that we must do personally, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take some time and visit you.
Well, if anybody comes to kill me, then I know.
Like 1 day or 2 and pass by and say hello, you know?
Yeah, of course. I have no problem with that. I hang out with anybody that comes through.
But I must go to Pakistan first.
I don't think it's anywhere near me.
Yeah, I must. Yeah, I must go to Pakistan first, and then a few months later, I'll go, or I get from Pak. It's a little bit difficult to get from Pakistan to the United States. So
Yeah.
I prefer to go to Pakistan, get back to Brazil, and then go to the United States.
Do a lot of traveling, huh?
Yeah.
I hate flying.
Vai lá, guria. Esquenta lá. Me dá o círculo de 8, 12, 15. Vamos fazer a pirâmide invertida agora. Vamos botar isso aí para hipertrofiar. Yeah. Now the boy will gonna operate the forge a little bit.
Descanso 10, né?
É, descanso 10.
Must work great.
That's a Marlboro life.
Yeah, no shit. Hot as shit down there.
What?
Is it hot as shit down there?
No. We had lots of cold here back 1 month ago. In some places of Brazil, we had snow.
Is it the opposite?
Crazy. Yeah, and ice balls that big.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah,
In
yeah.
southeast of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right? And one of my friends took a piece of ice ball that fallen from the sky, and I said to him, taste it and tell me the taste it has. And then he tasted it, and then he said, it has taste like smoke.
You said you just licked ice balls.
I said, well, you are licking the balls of St. Peter.
Smoky balls.
He's a Catholic, so he said, oh, motherfucker, I hate you.
Well, unless he was the priest. They'd be like, yeah.
Man, when I was kid, even when I was kid, the very first thing my father, mother, grandfather said is, never get near a sacerdote.
Was that a priest or something?
A priest or something.
Yeah.
And then I said, why that? And then they said, because these guys are perverted.
Yeah, and they
just don't get near.
Damn. Some serious shit too.
And then I said, but from what religion? They said, doesn't matter.
Pretty much.
Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
the system is corrupted.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to think about. But just look at it.
Oh, do you remember John of God?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that was Brazil. Yeah, that's right.
There's the Bittencourt girl that everybody thought she was dead.
Oh, yeah.
She's not dead. She's alive.
Okay.
Why she said she was dead and puts her son to say all of that?
Yeah.
John of God really has a human form.
Yeah.
But listen carefully that it's not filled of black people. It's filled of white people.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bittencourt said that it's of black people and blah, blah, blah. For what? For people investigate it and don't find it.
She was like, what? Like a way of
She's
doing...
not... Yeah, she's not part of the solution.
Yeah.
She's part of the problem.
Really?
Really.
So I mean, is
Because,
she still public and shit now?
what?
Is she still like out public and shit now?
Just a second.
Tá bom, agora?
Repeat, please.
I was just saying that she's still out public talking and shit now, you know? Or is she
Yeah, she's
hiding?
not talking too much because people got pissed off with her because they discovered that the gossip came from her.
Gotcha, yeah.
That she was dead, you know.
Yeah.
But what happens? In Brazilian laws, in other countries too, if you are investigating, like, you tell that I am making, let's say, cocaine, but I am not making cocaine. I am making speed, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So if you search for cocaine, you'll find nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, that's how like the laws there work?
That's why Mrs. Bittencourt said the human farms were filled of black people, because the human farms has no black people, because black people has no value by the black market.
Yeah. It's weird. That's how it works. So
these people are Zionists.
So it is. She was a form of disinfo. Isn't it weird how last names too? If somebody said that to me, like Bittencourt. You know what I mean? I forget. I don't really know how they explained it, but I read that once. It's weird how a lot of that shit works out that way, isn't it?
Yeah, baby.
Well, you can barely understand them.
And John of God has connections with everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and Clinton Foundation paid money for him.
Well, I mean, it said there was rumors that Clinton went there. It seems like his MO. You know what I mean? Like, seems like what he's into.
Yeah. And remember, Marina Abramovic were in Brazil.
Yep.
A couple of years ago with John of God and lots of other sorcerers doing lots of shit.
Yeah, they made a movie. And
not that sorcery exists, because it doesn't exist. But for that people exist, and for people that they influentiate exists. So if it exists for them, they react as an existing thing.
Well, what you believe creates your reality in a way.
Exactly.
The way you see reality. So I understand that, and you can't really comprehend it unless that's what you believe. Really, it's hard to explain, but no, I get it. Yeah, Naomi Campbell was there too.
And remember, you are listening that from a gypsy man.
Yeah.
We are in the occult issues for millennia.
Yeah.
And but one thing I can tell you for a fact, I never encountered real magic in no place I search. Only a high-level science.
Well, that's spirituality. What we call that realm is just a science we don't understand. Well, once we understand it, we call it science.
Exactly that.
Until we do, we have to comprehend it somehow, and you got to put it in order to get it at all. You got to make it a metaphor.
It's all a physics trick. It's all a physics trick.
It's a trick of words too, because the way just by calling it this or that, you perceive it a different way. By calling it science or spiritual, and there's your people's own bias and preconceived notions.
Yeah.
So it's a spelling of words too.
And there's one thing that's very interesting. I can explain the rituals of the ancient alchemists, because some things lots of things are not stupid rituals, you know, has a meaning why, and a scientific meaning why. But if somebody that doesn't understand looks, it's you're gonna think it's magic.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And I guess like I get like certain things. Everything that's going on in the universe is like a pattern, like a self-making pattern in a way, of forming like that. So when people do things like I just, for instance, synchronized swimming or something, or rituals. If you try to look at them from above, and you don't even try to connect it, but the same way things are forming in like the metals or the way it grows, the patterns grow. Sacred geometry are almost imitating these patterns. So in a way, rain dancing, they would rain dance for rain instead of some kind of ritual or pattern that is, it actually goes with some part in another level we don't. Well, maybe with a microscope we could see.
And one thing very cool is spells.
Yeah.
I will gonna show you how a spell works and why it's called spell, and why it had no other name to call it, because it's the way you can use your voice to generate waves to interact with the material you are building.
Well, that's because there's no sound around us. If what we call sound is waves until it hits an organism with all that. So yeah, it's waves in everything around me. So I can see how that would influence it. Actually, I think they did that kind of scientifically, where they took some kind, I don't know what it was, like some kind of radar type thing or something, and this was
resonance,
something like that, from a bag of potato chips in a room, right? And from the people's conversation they had in the room earlier, the vibrations from it kind of recorded it almost.
8, 10, 12.
In a potato chip bag in the trash.
Da penúltima
Like
para
a
a
record
última,
will record.
vira
Like you can
180
record on
graus.
an album.
Yeah, continue.
Shit.
Sorry, I was just passing some.
No, it's cool. I don't know the specifics about it, but it was like they had some kind of, I'll just say like radar gun, for lack of a better word, and there was like two people in a room had a conversation. And it was like on some science show or something. So I don't even remember where.
Oh, the Wi-Fi radar guns that can burn your flesh or make you have very bad sensations.
Well, not even that, but that's another thing too. Like I know about like the low frequency, all those weapons and all that shit. But this is like people in have a conversation, and there's a bag of potato chips in the trash, and from the conversation, the waves they create. We're kind of still on that bag of potato chips, like not unlike we would put music on a record, So they had like a gun or something where they could. It wasn't like the greatest sound, but they can make out the conversation from that bag of potato chips. It like recorded what was said because the vibrations, I guess, were stuck. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I don't remember what it was that I saw that, but
fuck.
Crazy. Because it doesn't exist until it hits an organism. So, those waves just like, I don't know.
Technically, you can, for example, how can I explain that? For example, you want to listen an audio that it's missing. If some sound that surrounds that audio is still there, supposedly you can analyze the wave compression and understanding how they compress itself, like my steel being compressed and forming geometrical forms.
Yeah.
You can identify the possible wave lines that are missing by the middle.
Yeah, because if it can decipher a pattern at all, because that's pretty much what's going on anyway. Like everything's some sort of pattern.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to measure the weight of the sand. You can measure the weight of 1 grain of sand and measure the volume of the hole, and you're gonna know exactly how much sand were taken out from there without visualizing the sand.
Yep. Or copy and
This
paste
is
in
the
like
way of perspection. Well, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say like music files and stuff. If there's a pattern there and you're looking at it on a computer, the waves and that.
Just a second. Yeah, say it again because of the noise.
No,
I didn't hear you.
No, I was visualizing music files. If you looked down on a computer and you saw the waves of music, and there was some missing, you could pick out the pattern and copy paste and stick it right there and fill it in. Bam.
Exactly that.
That's it.
Exactly that.
Yeah, man.
Exactly that. Exactly that principle. Exactly that. Bingo.
Yeah. Fill the gaps.
It's like guessing what was there because of how the environment behaved back the time the missing piece were there.
Yeah, because it goes together. Because
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Diogo?
Oi, fala, Vivi.
Os guris estão pedindo a tua atenção ali no chat. As horas.
Oh, let me take a look at the chat here by this program. Participants, chat, bate-papo.
That's my chat.
Ah, eu não vi bate-papo nenhum aqui.
E tinha gente nova também lá em cima.
I don't understand this language over here.
Oh no, it's Vivian. It's a friend. And she, I have a group of friends that work with me too.
Yeah,
you know.
I think we all do, pretty much, right?
Yeah, and Vivian works with me, and Speed Racer that entered a little bit before works with me in lots of things. There's P7.
I have a P7 too. I have a P7 too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, you have a Bizarro. You have a Brazilian version of P7.
Oh, fuck! I had a Bizarro friend back my whole infanthood, and I the last time I met him, it was like 5 years ago. It was Bizarro.
Well, it's Pyramid 7, but P7, same thing.
And everybody knows a potato.
Yeah.
In Brazil, we call batata. The guy named Potato. Everybody knows a fucking.
You know what though? What's even weirder is my girlfriend's mother. She says,
"Yeah,
potato. Like, you want some more potato?" She says they're all fucked up. Oh, is it the same P7? No, it's
That's
not.
funny.
Kevin don't know that language.
Here in Brazil has some accents that it's just impossible to understand, even for Brazilians.
Yeah.
The South, there's accent from the South of Brazil.
Same here for the U.S.
Yeah, from the Gaudério people. Man, it's impossible to understand.
I'm surprised anybody can understand me.
Yeah. No, they can understand me speaking regular Portuguese, but I cannot understand a word these guys say in Portuguese, but with their accent.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what any of you motherfuckers are saying, so.
Cobre ele. Desliga, cobre ele bem. Desliga, deixa eu botar aí na altura certa.
Dioguinho, tá ouvindo?
Tô ouvindo. Fala, Vivian.
O chat é o chat do YouTube, da live.
Ah, pera aí, eu vou ver lá o chat.
Tem gente nova lá pra te habilitar, não sei se tá lá ainda, se já não foi embora.
Ah, deixa eu ver. Ó, Jéssica Ludwig.
Wanda tá aí também, Wanda chegou.
You know?
Oh, hello, Jessica. Fala, Diego. Fala, Manito. Pyramid 7. Hello, Pyramid 7. Welcome. Coisas do Mato Mateiro. Salve, Coisas do Mato. Pera aí, eu tenho que distribuir chavinha para todos vocês. Pera aí. I'm gonna give wrenches for everybody. Just a second.
But now I gotta do that.
It's fantastic. I follow the
I'll give you one.
I follow the sai daqui. My dog. Oh my God. If I sat by the ground, my dog comes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got dogs. You like dogs?
Yeah.
I got dogs.
Do you like that? Snatch. I love that movie. I was bare hand champion box when.
My shit was fucked up.
Do you like that?
Is this shit working?
Do you like dogs? It's dogs. Yeah, dogs.
Is this shit working? Your default microphone is... Oh, that's right. That should be right. Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Sorry, repeat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had to unplug it real quick and plug it back in. It should work now. Facts. Got one.
Vai. Vai queimar, vai queimar. Vai deixar queimar agora.
Bang. Be singing some whatever it is. I'm gonna play a song. But not gonna work over there, huh?
Jamie?
That's too loud.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah.
Look at the chat at YouTube. Some guys are talking with you.
What are they saying? Is this a chat? What do they say? What are they saying?
In about 1 minute, I'm gonna stretch a little bit more your ability. Let me read everybody.
Boa constrictor. Oi, Babito. I know.
Fala, Fernandinho Vassalo.
Wait.
Fala, P7.
Jamie chat.
Fernando Vassalo, seu viado.
Are they speaking a different language or something?
7. Thank you for the heart. I'm gonna give you a range. Everybody deserves a range because everybody deserves to have a voice.
I don't think I understand any of this.
What?
I don't know. Yay.
Papacito.
I understand. Yay.
I read just now, Papacito. Sí, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Habla español?
Something about a lesbian?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's interesting. I don't know. Maybe a threesome.
Screwdriver, Portuguese Starbucks. Something about Yoda. Vivian Yoda. All right, I can read this. I'm a pro in the chat. Yeah. Where's Vivian?
Yeah, I had my days. I had my days. Now I'm old and tired, like Gandalf.
I'm Aquarius. Gus to go. Something about hot dog. I can read this. This is now you're speaking my language here, Vonda. I understand your language. Let's see. Oh, me so horny. You're the Sky Watcher. You speak my language. Your house is wit. It's half my language. Good flavor. Nintendo. Comprehenda. Nintendo is awesome. Yes, it is. I don't play Sim. Something about lasagna. See, I'm learning a new language and everything. You guys eat lasagna in Brazil?
Morto, Efta, Shon, Paz, Star.
I think that's German.
Ek, Ja.
I don't know what he's saying. Is that a song? You getting the Lacedorian? Can't get it to load. I like reading their language over here. Because I don't speak it. You see this? There's Kevin. Something about $20. Oh wait, this is my chat. No wonder I can read you. Not the case.
Take a look at that, man.
What are we looking at?
All the pieces assembled.
Whoa.
All the pieces assembled.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful. Let me show you the face of your steel. That's your steel.
It looks beautiful. Red. Is there something on it? I don't know. I can't see it.
It's beautiful. It's you know
beautiful.
You see the glow.
I see the glow.
It's
like the last
all
dragon.
The parts of the steel has a compatible glow. It means that all pieces are assembled as one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, take a look at that. My finger.
Don't put. You're gonna get your skin burned in there, and then it'll be all gross. Woo! Wait, is this my chat? This ain't my chat. No, you're Alaska. Alaska. I'm in and out of the chat, you know. That's how I like it. Like going in and out.
My finger now is barbecued. It smells like barbecue. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it has
this barbecue smell.
You're making me hungry, man.
I'm gonna put some salt.
Dude, we got a Brazilian steakhouse here. It's delicious. Is this our Brazilian steakhouse, Rio's?
Great what? Food. Sorry.
It's a Brazilian steakhouse here. We have a Brazilian steakhouse. I fucking love it.
Oh, Brazilian steakhouses are fantastic.
It ain't nothing but meat. It's all meat.
Wow.
And fried pineapple or grilled pineapple. Sorry, grilled pineapple.
Oh, I love pineapples we make sometimes pineapples by the forge. It's amazing with the meat. We wrap the meat by the pineapple skin, you know, and then we put butter, salt, and some herbs, right? And we spank a little bit. We spank a little bit, you know. Yeah. Or we use a piece of papaya. If you put a piece of papaya, the meat becomes, you know, so soft that you don't imagine how this is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's papaya. Papaya skin, you put over the meat for a few minutes, and wow, it works like magic.
That's what she said.
Then we wrap everything.
Yeah.
and put by the upper part of the forge inside iron frying pan.
Yeah.
Wow. It's fantastic.
Guys,
yeah.
People were talking with you on chat. Now they are participating too. Talking with they, please. B. Williams are calling for Jamie.
Oh, hello, B. Williams.
Hi, B. Williams. How are you?
Oh man, that's a deep
Chingo.
voice.
Minnesota. Adobo. Hell, he's making me hungry too. But luckily for me, my job every year for Christmas, my job has the Brazilian Steakhouse cater our Christmas wedding. Wedding. Fuck the goddamn. What am I talking about? Christmas lunch. Christmas lunch. Ain't no wedding about it. I'm not thinking about a wedding at all. Promise. I'd rather think about a funeral than a wedding, you know what I mean? I'll pop this chat out. Pop a top. And we'll close this bitch. To this guy over here. Look at this. I can see everything now. I got it all figured out. I got all these chats going on. Good night. Squiggly X. A dude running, kicking Sensuki.
Oh, there's a place that I must go with my business social from Pakistan that's quite like my brother. It's a place in Pakistan named Mohenjo-Daro.
Hey.
Do you heard about it?
I don't even know what you said, honestly.
Mohenjo-Daro, it's a place like Nazca or like the pre-Columbian Inca, Azteca, Mayans,
I gotcha.
you know?
Yeah.
But there has, listen, that has about 10,000 years, and all the stones there are vitrified. We are talking about a huge blast of enormous power that heated all place at once in a so high temperature that turned the surface of the stones into glass.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When I went to Mohenjo-Daro, I will gonna take a look at things there, and I will gonna make some material and send to you.
Shit.
Because it's a very freaking incredible ancient thing.
Yeah.
And the whole site looks like was bombarded by atomic blasts.
Damn.
But we're talking about 10,000 years ago. 10,000 to 8,000 years ago.
I can't rule anything out, man, anymore. I can't rule anything out because I don't know.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly.
There could have been battles back then like that. How the fuck do we know?
When we go for the facts, we discover that everything is messed up.
Yeah, I know. I think humans have been here a lot longer. You know, we don't fucking know.
Cara, esse é dos melhores bilhetes que eu não trabalhei, então, né? Tá bonito ele.
Hey guys, joining the chat over here.
Tá robustão.
Ô, Diogo.
Um dos melhores. Agora, não vai ser um dos mais belos. Quer dizer, vai ter linhas azuis belíssimas, que eu ainda não tinha conseguido trazer em outros materiais, mas não vai ser um padrão como aqueles meus mosaicos e os próximos que a gente vai fazer. Não, vai ser bonito. Não, vai ser um padrão foda, é um padrão funcional para poder cortar qualquer caralho.
Is that in here? It's a potato. Some meat on a stick for the ladies. And a cucumber. There you go. Dinner's ready. About each veggies. Like, yeah, I was thinking maybe a meteor or a comet too. Yeah, that's a possibility. Damn, it's so hot in here. My favorite fan now, since the old blue ball, died on me.
The first part. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Oh, eggplant.
It's massive.
I did one time. I stuck a foot long through a bagel at breakfast with people I rode bikes with. I fucking tore the bagel apart. It was a big football. Actually, it might have been a corn dog, foot long corn dog.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Just the hottest. That's high. I'm as high as I am. Make this my pillow. Ooh. How loud is it? Well, that's too loud. You ever do that? Hello. You ever talk to a fan? I got dust in my mouth. Ventilator. Yes, I need some ventilation. No, he called me or gave me a link. Oh, yeah. Rich. Don't eat meat, but she sure like the bones. My fan.
Jamie,
Yo.
did you ever? I know that you heard about the the ancient Dracularian.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guys that made the gunpowder and the swords of Dracularians in the past were guys from my family.
Really?
Really?
Oh shit. She's hiding the fact that you're she's hiding it. Are you a reptilian or something?
No.
Ô, Diogo, aproveita só um pouquinho aí e dá a moderação pro pessoal que tá esperando ali no chat. Quando
tá. And that's the family sign.
Yeah.
The point means no belonging to Orthodox Church anymore. Here, it's my race, Calderash. Here is the family, Emiliano. And here, it's the words that are given to all the male or female sons of my family. So in this side, for me, is home. It's man. By that side, it's Shora. It's the crow. Because in Romania, they try to offend us, calling us crows. And we say, well, the crow is the most clever bird, and we also fly very high. So
and they bring us shiny shit too. So
yeah, exactly. And here is Diola. It means God. And here is Banga. It means the opposite.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the devil. It's the names means that this configuration of my cross means that I am the conscience in the middle. All of us that were born after the year of 1476, the year 1476, has the names between Diola and Benga. Diola, it's written devil, because Dev is the name of God for the ancient Aryans of India.
I've heard about that. Yeah. So it was like that's what they called the devil, that was a put down to like somebody else's angels or something like that, or gods, something like that.
Yeah, and the Dev is like power of creation, and then it was turned by Occident into devil by the British.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's the upside down shit,
yeah,
you know.
Well, everything from fucking
yeah.
Everything, yeah, it's kind of upside down right now. We're literally upside down. Holy shit. Burning down the house. Back.
After by the 15th century, when the Orthodox Church betrayed the Romanian people, that was not Romanian, it was Wallachian by the time, my family swore to never more use our techniques or our fight techniques or our swords in name of any religion anymore.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it was deep shit. The ancient histories of the family are, you know, are very, there's some beautiful, but still sad, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will gonna translate one of them and send to you because it's very sad, but it's beautiful still. But it's from a time when people say human life doesn't matter today. They are wrong. Never mattered so much. Back that time, it doesn't matter. It was cruel times. Very cruel. And
seems like it if you read like history books, even though most of them are bullshit, but yeah. It's like, you know, so much killing.
And the fucking elites want to bring back these times.
Yeah.
Everybody must not allow that.
It's kind of what we're doing. This guy called me fat.
Vai lá, me dá. Corta essa daqui a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. E aí você vai me dar 15, 12, 12, descanso de 10, 10, 8. And when the economical reset comes, because it will.
Yeah, I've had that feeling for a while.
Yeah, it will. It's impossible to doesn't happen because the world was, you know, regulated too much for petrodollars for too much time.
Yeah.
And this influenced all countries, you know, and the countries that were not completely influenced by that were consumed by war.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They weren't
By the
playing
end of the
ball. Yeah.
day, at some point, the reset will finally happen. And I say you something. I'm from people that are still alive for thousands of years, and we don't have country. We don't participate in others' laws, you know.
Yeah.
But we're still here, and
Yeah.
we still speak our idiom from ancient times. So what I want to say with that, we survive it because we know metals. So when the reset comes, gold and silver will gonna be fucking high priced again, but you must remember two things. First thing, silver, it's much more valuable than gold.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody knows that because it's artificially put it down.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you something. It has less silver over the surface of the earth than gold.
Yeah.
Second, silver makes better data connections than even gold under some environments, right? But the metals that we're gonna be more easy to be found because it's everywhere. It's iron in form of steel. So people need to know how to deal, how to sell, or how to make steel. Because when the harsh times comes, only a few will gonna have silver and gold.
Yeah.
But everyone can have steel, and steel. Listen, all the steel that I am making for you, part was took it in form of rust. Other part came it from yards.
Yeah.
It's discarded steel. When I apply my formula, the sheet starts to behave crazily strong and with lots of kinds of memory form, like I demonstrated here. I cancel some memories, and I let only the good memories for a good blade to stay.
Yeah.
When I do that, 1 gram of my steel goes to $1. So 1,000 grams of my steel worth $1,000.
Yeah.
Without my process, this same weight of steel, it's worth like something like 15 cents of North American dollar.
How much?
So if you work with materials that you can better them, it's quite like the same. Then you turn a cheap material into pure gold.
Yeah.
This principle of alchemy must be understood by everyone. Because when the time comes, people will gonna need to fabricate money. And to fabricate money, it's easy. You just need to fabricate something that people need. But it's just easy if you are able to do it.
Yeah.
This must be very welded inside the mind.
I hear you. I think I guess I gotta pass out. I'm so tired. Yeah, I can still get a crate for $20. Is that good? I thought that was bad. I see the principle of what he's saying though, because money isn't real. We create the wealth, like we,
Nenhuma delaminação.
assign
No delaminations.
worth
A
to it.
very
It's not
sound
usable
weld.
material, really.
Very sound weld. And let's take a look at this face. Yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
baby. Let's take out the rust. Yeah. Yeah. Just one more light pressure, and then we're gonna make heavy pressure and stretch that very fast. It's beautiful.
Sounds like a dentist. You're gonna feel a little bit of pressure here.
All welded. Now let's avoid oxidizing. Pouring a little bit of salt.
We're not gonna eat it, are we? Put some pepper on it too.
Yeah, this is salt. Sodium boratum. Boratum of sodium. Borax. But it's not only borax. It's borax with other things that I add to have a better effect.
Gotcha. I think it kills bugs too. Borax.
But it's 98% borax. Bye.
Well, dude, I'm gonna go pass out, I think. So, because I'm ass tired and high. But I appreciate you having me on, and I'm excited about it. And we'll definitely keep in touch, man.
I appreciate
a lot. Yeah, it means a lot to me because I can tell it's from the heart, and you know what you're doing. I feel like if you made, I was made to have it. So I'm excited. For real,
man. I have no words because you went here with us and spend this special time with us.
Yeah, it was fun too.
It's an honor, and stay cool. The time you need to go. We're gonna continue, and then tomorrow you can take a look by the end of the video, and you're gonna see.
Fuck yeah! I'll definitely watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. Today we're gonna stretch it to a very big size, 1 bar. Then tomorrow we're gonna cut the bar.
Okay.
And the size of the bar that you're gonna make your blade, we're gonna continue attach it.
Nice.
And then tomorrow your blade will gonna look like a blade finally.
It's a process, ain't it? It's a big process.
It's a huge process, man. Yeah. It's a huge process. It's and in near times back, I had to work everything by hand. So I used this sledgehammer.
Damn.
But today, now I have the power press.
Yeah, we saw that outside from the other camera angle a few minutes ago. Yeah, or like an hour ago. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, I'll hit you up tomorrow. I'll leave a message here on the video.
No problem. Send me a message. I was gonna pass by one of your videos, and I was gonna put my Telegram ID.
Okay, what's that?
Telegram is like WhatsApp.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I'll download it.
Yeah, download it. I was gonna give you my Telegram, and then you will gonna have direct contacts with me, and I will gonna start to deploy material for you.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, cool. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll sign this tomorrow, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thank
Good
you
talking
so
to you.
much, Jamie.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Bye.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Be meeting. Guys, thank you. That was fun. It was interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm pretty excited though. Look at Jeffrey Epstein right there. I don't have the camera hooked up. I'm ass tired and fucking high as shit. So thank you guys for joining me. I had fun. Some crazy shit, huh? We'll check in tomorrow.